Howls croak in the distance. Fog encases the forest. Coming from the woods is a pack of wolves chasing diamond-skinned vampires. One of these poor vampires happens to be Camiria Roberson, who we will be talking about today. We will learn about her close-knit coven, her interest in the dark arts, and her everlasting dreams to save lives. Now let's see the skeletons in her closet. Much like Edward Cullen, Camiria really sparkles when she talks about her best friends. When she first moved here from Florida to Council Bluffs, she felt it difficult to adjust. But this is where we meet Julie, who made her feel at home instantaneously, and her three other friends, Alex, Emily, and Misty, who all instantaneously make her sparkle. Family is really important to vampires, and for Camiria, this is no exception, as she admires her Aunt Shalena because she took her and her siblings under her wing and faced major difficulties in her life. And at Camira's manor, we will meet her three pets, Diamond, the sparkling puppy, and Tofu and Buttercup, the sharp-toothed guinea pigs. Now that Camiria is back at her manor to meet her pets, we will take a bite into some of her nocturnal hobbies. When Camiria is not working at the local Raising Cane's, she can be found engaging in some books, as her favorite novels are Corrupt, The Hate You Give, and the Twilight series, of course. Something that you may not know about Camiria is that she's trying to be more attuned with faith, as her favorite verse from the Bible is Psalms 23, because it highlights the guidance and protection she receives from God. Like most vampires do group activities, so does Camira's coven. They enjoy board games, and they like to sit around the living room and watch their favorite series, the Twilight series. Now let's take flight into some of Camira's future goals and ideas. Travel is a really big thing for Camiria, as her favorite trip was a girls' trip with her family. Since she's a big fan of Twilight, it only makes sense she'll want to visit the most cool areas of the world, such as San Francisco, Maine, and New York. Camiria remains thrilled with the idea of graduating high school, much like Edward Cullen, 7 times, and she plans on attending a medical school to take up the frightening career of anesthesiology. But unfortunately for us, she will not be sticking around Council Bluffs, as her and her friend Misty will be rooming in a manor of their own. Now the legend says that vampires are the most alluring creatures of the night, and I'd say that is definitely true. And as she lays down for her eternal rest, we cover what we learned today: her inseparable family, her dark interests from the underworld, and her inevitable future. Thank you for joining me on this wonderful flight.